Alright guys, this is the Bos Katana MKII EX. Alright guys, I'm Steex, audio video production. Today I have the pleasure to present you the Bos Katana MKII EX. Thanks to Lucky Music, I have the pleasure to present you this Bos Katana. I've already developed 5 presets which are free for you. You can already type Mad Steex on the Tone Exchange and you can download for free the 5 presets that I use here in this video. I received the amplifier and also the option Footswitches. This is the GA-FC EX. So this has been created especially for this Bos Katana MKII EX, but it can work also with the other MKII version. Okay, so basically with this Footswitch you will have 3 layers. So as you can see, you have the layer of the channels that you can also customize. So here you can see ch1, ch2, 3 and 4, but this can also be customized with the software that I'll show you in a moment. Lot of stuff that I have to show you in this video, guys. Then you can also achieve the gold basically label, booster, mode, effects, delay and reverb, and also the tiny booster solo, pedal effects, looper, tap 1 and tap 2, and also other stuff that I show you in this video, guys. So let's start. Let's start saying what I'm using for this review. Right now I'm using my Gibson Les Paul Standard with pickup Alnico 5. I'm going directly to the amplifier. As you can see here in the input, from the amplifier I'm recording the speaker because this speaker is pretty good, a 12-inch speaker, and I'm using the microphone Low-Ten Audio LS208. I'm going directly to Presonus, which is recording right now, as you can see. In the second part of this video, I'll show you how to use the Bos with your software in completely silent mode, and you can use the Bos like an audio interface because you can connect with the USB cable. Let's start from the cons. You will not get the USB cable. It's not provided by Bos, and this is for me a really cons, because in my opinion, when you purchase something and when you receive something, you have to be able to use your goodies in the full capability. Okay, so the USB cable is not provided. It's not a normal USB cable. It's a type A to type B cable, so basically the audio interface cable. USB 2, don't use the USB 3 because it's different. And basically typing on Amazon, you can purchase one from $3 basically. So this is really a shame that Bos will not include a USB, but I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyway, let's start saying something about this new MKII EX. What's new in this MKII? Well, basically, as you can see here, the channel 1 and channel 2. So on board you have 2 channels, but with the EX version you will get 4 different channels using these Footswitches. As you can see, I can achieve 4 different channels, okay? And each channel can have a different preset. So basically in the channel 1, I have the 1 and the 3. In the channel 2, basically I have the 2 and the 4, okay? Then you have also the variation. As you can see, this is only for the MKII version. The preamplifier is a class AB, so basically this means that it's really super dynamic, super linear, and you can use this Bos a really low volume or really super loud volume, because you have here the power control from standby, that this is very useful to use in complete silent mode with the software, or you have 0.5 watts, 25 watts, which I'm using right now, and 50 watts. So this means that this is the perfect amplifier at solid state. There is no tube inside, solid state, perfect for bedroom volume, practicing, live gig, so you can really stay above a drum, and also like on the audio interface, so completely silent. Let's start listening something, okay? You have 5 different type of amplifier on board that you can switch with this rotary knob from acoustic, clean, crunch, lead, and finally brown. And you have also the variations. So these variations means that with the same amplifier you can get different tone, okay? And this is really useful. So basically you have 10 different sounds that you can start from. Then of course you have the gain and volume, bass, mid, treble, so the equalization. This section of the effects, this is really cool because you have double knobs basically to control the boost or the mods. These LEDs are clickable, and then of course you can control also this kind of effects and delay. On the effects you can basically place whatever you want. I can show you in the studio software. The main reverb that you can also control 3 different reverbs depending on the colors, the master volume, channels, and of course the power control. This panels is blinking because it's telling me that I'm using from the Footswitch the second layer, but let me show you step by step. So the Footswitch as normal. This is the first channel and corresponds on the first channel, and this is the sound. You have these sounds for free if you want to download, again in the Exchange Tone. This is basically a clean sound that I created with the acoustic amplifier, even if I'm using electric guitar, okay? So it's really pristine clear, it's really ready for a piezo, but I think it sounds really great. A bit noisy for this guitar, but my opinion sounds amazing. Listen. There is a chorus, a reverb, and a delay. And you can see here the effects basically. The modulation is the chorus that I'm using. This is without chorus. Add in the chorus. Reverb. So you can customize everything you want basically. Now the reverb is at 0, now it's green. Basically it's like a plate. I can also change the reverb. It's really dark. I love this sound. Let's switch now to the second. So I can press here channel 2, and as you can see here I'm on the channel 2. This is basically a clean sound that I created for electric guitar, so with the clean channel. There is a tremolo. Wow, now let's switch to the channel 3, and as you can see here is again channel 1, because the channel 1 includes also the channel 3. Only if you use the Footswitch, okay? So it's really convenient to use the Footswitch because you can manage everything of the Bos and everything what you have inside the Bos for your live situation. This is really great. I forgot to mention that inside built-in you have 15 effects, but if you want to use the old capability, you need a USB cable and you have to connect to the studio software because you can achieve all the 65 Bos effects, which is insane, guys. It's really insane. Let me show you the third sound, and this is for super high gain. So let me drop down my guitar. So as you can see, is working really great also the gate, but here you cannot see any gate because these presets has been done with the software, and you have a super long signal chain with all the effects that you want to include. Bring with yourself all the effects that you can also download and put inside your amplifier and bring with you. So this is really great. So for this type of sound, I think I've used the brown sound, or maybe the lead. I don't remember, but I'll show you with the software. Now let's switch to the channel 4. And this is a plexi sound, but really pushed and really dark to simulate the sound of Yngwie Malmsteen. So let's listen. Obviously, I'm not Yngwie Malmsteen. So basically is without too much gain, but really tight on the picking. Great. Now, as you can see, I've used the Footswitch in a normal way. So I've used the channel 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I can also use a double layer. So basically, I've imported 8 different sounds. So to achieve the second layer, I have to press and hold the panel button. Now is blinking this LED, and it's telling me that I'm in the second layer. And now I have again other 4 different channels. So if I press basically the first one, channel 1, I'm in the channel 1 of the second layer. So I have different sounds. Remember, before in the first channel, I add the super clean sound with acoustic amplifier. Now, totally change it, because this is my 5th preset, and you can also download this. This is the last one from this video. So this is a plexi sound, and I think it sounds really great with Les Paul. It's a room reverb, really dark. Another function which is really useful is the solo. You can raise the volume of your channel that you are using right now. How to do that? Well, basically you can press and hold the channel that you are using. For example, the channel 1, this is the sound normally. If I press, there is a bump in volume, and you can manage this bump in the software, okay? And as you can see, it's blinking because it's telling me that I'm in the solo mode. So let me press again, and now again I'm in the normal flat sound without any bump in volume. So this can be done in every kind of preset. So let's go to the third preset. Pressing and holding, it's blinking, much louder. So to recap how to use the Footswitch. Well, pressing the panel, basically you are going from the first layer to the second layer of your channels, and basically you have 8 different sounds that you can have on board in your Footswitch. Okay, now I am in the first layer because nothing is blinking, pressing. Now I'm in the second layer because this is blinking. Let's go again to the first layer. Then you can achieve, as you can see, the gold levels. So basically you can engage a booster or not, a modulation, effects, delay and reverb. How to do that? Well, basically you can press once the function. As you can see, now is changing the color, and now you have the green color that it's telling you that the reverb is on, the delay is on, effects is on, and modulation is on. So let's listen. There is the delay. If I press this one, no more delay. Delay. No more delay. No more reverb. And how to achieve the really tiny written part booster, solo, pedal effects, looper, tap 1 and tap 2, well, you have to press and hold the function. Press and hold. Now it's blinking and it's telling me that I'm controlling the really tiny part. I can engage the loop. This loop is not a loop station, okay? It's the FX loop. So you will engage the pedals that you want to use with your Bos, okay? So you can engage the FX loop, you can engage the booster, and so on and so forth. So let me show you. For example, I want to engage the delay. This is the sound of the delay. Okay, now let's go to the third function, and I want to change the tap of the delay. So as you can see here, is blinking. I don't know if with the camera you can see it, it's blinking. I can change the tap, tack, 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 and now it's blinking in a slower time, okay? It's really easy to use this Footswitch, and there are also other kind of hidden features. You can of course connect another GA-FX Footswitch to control another Bos pedal in stereo mode. So if you are really crazy, you can have double Bos Katana. Then of course you can also connect expression pedal to the GA-FC EX Footswitch. And as you can see here is written expanded GA-FX link, so you can connect your different foot switches, or basically you can use these for another expression pedal. So basically you can connect up to 3 different expression pedal to control your Bos in whatever you want. So you can use MIDI to control everything. Really, really great. So you have listened how this sounds with the microphone. Now let me show you how to use this Bos with the studio. So let's move to the desk and I'll show you also the Exchange Tone. So for the first thing, I want to show you the Bos Tone Exchange website. Basically, you have to write bostoneexchange.com and you can see this website. Here you can download whatever kind of presets depending on the platform, as you can see here, also guitar synthesizer and amplifier from the community. This is great, and here you can download also my own preset. You have also the link in the description to go directly to my presets. For example, let's go here to amplifier, Katana MKII, and here you can see lot of presets. Lot of presets for the community, lots of pages. Here you can see from blogs, from the list. You have all the hashtags. The first one is mine because I've just uploaded my preset. So here it is, Steex video demo sounds. You can download and you can try out with your Bos MKII. This will work also with the MKII without the EX version, okay? As you can see, 5 presets, and I've written all the kind of style of presets. Okay, and as you can see, I've also uploaded for different platforms. If you have the GT1000 and the GX100, you can see here there are also some presets that I've uploaded. Also, you can see the video that I've used this preset in the demo. So this is really, really great. For example, let's go to Bos Tone Exchange. Let's go, for example, to amplifier, Bos Katana, and here you can filter, for example, for funk. So only the funk style will be shown, okay? As you can see here. It's really easy. If you don't know nothing about presets, you don't have the knowledge to create presets and the signal change, the gain staging, and so on and so forth, you can learn from the community. This is a really great plus, in my opinion. So let's now show you the Tone Studio. If I open the Tone Studio, as you can see, is not showing here because I have to connect the amplifier with the USB. But the USB is not provided, so I've borrowed this USB cable from my Tonex pedal. This means that to use the MKII with the Tone Studio, you need a Tonex pedal. I'm kidding, guys. So let's connect the USB cable. Now here it is, Katana, really fast. Okay, it's connected, it's loading, and now you can see these are the presets that I have on board of my Katana. So basically I have all the 5 here, and then the other 3 are from stock. Here, as you can see, is the reproduction of the above panel. So all the amplifier, gain, volume, you can change whatever you want, really fast. Boost, modulation, effects, delay, reverb. As you can see, you have different colors and it's changing also here. So basically you can customize whatever kind of effects you want to use on board. Okay, this is for the onboarding. You can change, for example, you don't want the metal zone, you want the 60 fuzz. Okay, in the green you will have the 60 fuzz. If you change the color, you will engage the tube screamer, and so on and so forth. Okay, also for the reverb, you can decide to use the reverb for reverb or also as delay and delay plus reverb. So you can choose whatever kind of pedal and effects you want. It's really flexible, really versatile. You have here the solo, as you can see, so you can engage or not. And here, as you can see, are all the effects that you can use. Booster, you can change the parameters. So for example, you can engage type of booster. As you can see, is changing, okay? But you can also control the parameter per each pedals. Remember that you have 65 pedals here to manage, to control, and to import in your MKII. On board you can have 15 effects, but you can customize 60 effects here on the Tone Studio. Then, of course, you have the chain here. This is really interesting because depending on the presets, so you can change this per each preset. Remember this. You can change the position, for example, of the amplifier. You want the amplifier before the modulation, or you want the modulation before the amplifier. So you can change this according to the preset that you want to use. And here are the presets. As you can see, it's changing because I've changed something depending on the preset that I've created. Okay? Then, if you don't know how to create a live set, here there is the librarian, and I created, this is the Mad Ready preset which I've uploaded, but I have also the authentic uptones and the Katana Top 10 by James Ryan that I've downloaded for free from the Tone Central. Here is the Tone Central, and there are live sets ready to use and to place inside your Katana. It's really great, guys. So, for example, authentic tones, you can see here. You can also listen before download, okay? So basically you can click here and listen before download, okay? If you like it, you can download, and you basically go to add and you will add in a live set. For example, you can also export live sets. As you can see here, I can export and decide which live sets, for example, my presets, and I can decide to export in my Katana, so to place on board and bring with me, or as a file to share to someone else. Let's go now to the system, and here the most important thing is the line out settings. Basically the line out is the same as the USB out, okay? So it's sharing the output. So basically you can change the rack, live and blend, but I want to show you also sorry, I want to show you the differences with my guitar. So let me show you. So I want to use the Bos MKII EX like an audio interface. So let me show you. Let's go, for example, on PreSonus Studio 1.6. Let's change the preferences. Let's go to the recording. I've choose the Katana, while the playback I'll use my audio interface because I want to listen from my speaker. So let's now click OK. It's working. So I'm using the Bos MKII amplifier like an audio interface in completely silent mode. The speaker is not working because I'm in the standby mode, and I'm recording directly into my DAW. So let's go to the Bos, and here I can also change the sound. Okay, so let me show you the differences with this line out. Now I'm in the rack mode. And this is basically the same mode, really similar to the speaker. Let's change now to live mode. As you can listen, is more flat, really similar to a situation without impulse response, but it's still equalized. So there is no a setting without impulse response. You can also blend together with the custom settings if you want. So the custom setting, for example, is the microphone that you can choose which microphone you want to use, the distance and the mic position. So this is, for example, with the Rebo mic. It's really dark. Let me place it on the center position. Better, but really, really dark. Let's change, for example, in position 2, I've placed the dynamic 421, which is the sennheiser. I can choose also 57. I can place it live again. Let's use blend. course, you have the power amp in settings, global EQ that you can place on the output, on the line output, wherever you want, USB settings, of course, and so on and so forth, guys. So in my opinion, this is a great amplifier, great solid state amplifier with really high quality sounds, and it's really super versatile. You can engage whatever kind of sounds you want, bring with you whatever kind of sounds you want. It's not so heavy, it's really light because there is no any tube, no any large transformer, and it can be used in really low volume situation, really high loud volume situation. It's super versatile. Guys, again, thanks to Lucky Music. You have the link in the description. Smash the like button, leave a comment below, let me know what you think about, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.